And action. How's it going, YouTube? DM Tombstone Belts back here again. And here we are again with DMT Live. Sorry, I'm a little thirsty. But, yeah, 1 second. What? Give me a minute. My apologies, everyone, but welcome to DMT Live, episode 10. My 10th episode of DMT Live. Pardon me. Sorry about that inconvenience, guys. Apparently my brother wanted to be an asshole. But anyway, you guys know the drill about DMT Live. I'm Ram saying, what's up? Hey, how you doing? And you guys know how this goes. Nothing scripted, nothing, off. It's just offhand, off the mind. Whatever I say goes, and let's try to keep it as calm, cool, and collected as possible, and as well family friendly. But see, I'm all souped up for my for the football game today. Detroit Lions versus the Bills. Let's go Lions. AMZ Fact says, "Hello, bro. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you, man." And yeah, my thoughts. I did a video yesterday of my thoughts of Saturday Night Main Event. And Saturday Night Main Event was an okay show. I'll give it that. And especially when everyone admitted about Kane or Undertaker by Angry Chair. Undertaker. Kane is a very close second. AMC Facts. I'm good. And you? I'm good. I'm very good. A little bit ticked off for a minute. 1 second. What? I'm recording. Sorry, guys. My family just keeps on bothering me. Where are you from? Well, if the hat don't give it away, I'm from Michigan. CNY Auto says, look at the large watches. Hula. Or, ha ha ha. Watches? Hardy Boys or Dudley Boys? Oh, I'm more of a Hardy boy. I mean, Dudleys are very good, but I'm more of a Hardy boy. Cool. How are you? Bonjour. Oh, we got a French guy. His name is Tree Trunk. Answer facts. Are you a wrestling player? Yeah, it says belts. Well, I do. We do backyard wrestling. It's a little amateur, but not pro wrestling yet. But I have done it. It's been about 4 years. Sorry, guys. It's been about 4 years since I did it. No, I'm not French. I was just saying burger, but funny. Oh, oh yeah. Spell check's a bitch. I know. Tree Trunk. I just thought you were saying bonjour. Okay. Angry Chair. Stone Cold or Goldberg? You gotta go with Stone Cold. I mean, Goldberg's a badass. I'll give you that. But I grew up from when Stone Cold was running around and kicking ass and taking names. So I'm a Stone Cold guy. You queso? Am I queso? I mean, I don't speak Spanish, but yeah, I think I am queso. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, we had people's, and we already got 3 likes already. Oh yeah, I want to give you guys a heads up. I received word from Nice Picks. Thank you. No problem. And yeah, I received word from Stephen Hammer today, and apparently he is ill. He is sick, and he'll be spending most of his time in the bed. So I did give him a heads up to do a video or to join me on my live stream around noon. But luckily, unfortunately, he cannot make it. So guys, I apologize, but things happen out of nowhere, and I understand. So I say check him out as well. Speedy, hope you get well soon, Stephen. Queso is cheese, I thought. Oh, then I mean it could be a form of cheese. I don't know. I like I said, I don't know Spanish that well. Same Saturday Night Main Event was boring. I mean, if it was just doing commercial after commercial, yeah, I kind of get that. And then some of the majority of the matches were just title matches. Yeah. But then again, there, guys, it's Saturday Night Main Event. It's supposed to be like it's not going to be a long event like PLEs or like WrestleMania. That it's just a Saturday Night Main Event they brought back. I mean, I remember going to Saturday Night Main Event when I was a kid back in 2006. So literally, I went to like the third to last uh, Saturday Night Main Event before they brought it back. Who do the Lions play today? They play against the Buffalo Bills today, and I'm gonna just do this little live stream for a bit before the game starts. So yeah, hold on one sec. Yeah. So Orange Noob says hello, bro. Hello, how are you? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yeah. So Orange Noob, how are you? Yeah, guys, I think I'm. It's uh waiting for the 6th of January. Yeah, I kind of am and ain't because Monday Night Raw has been part of cable TV since the beginning, and now the fact that it's moving to Netflix, and the last Monday Night Raw before it moves to Netflix, it's gonna probably be a historical and memorable night. After all, USA held them for many years. Uh, Orange says in Indonesia, is it night there, bro? Wow, amazing. It's actually around noon here, so it's a bit now it's a little bit in the afternoon. It's not dark here, but surprised most of you people around the world, especially in Indonesia, staying up around this time to watch me. So thank you. I'm a Steelers fan. We play the Eagles today at their home field. We haven't beat them on their home field since 1965. Can we beat them today? It's possible. I mean, sometimes history's well known to repeat themselves. But I would say that you're a Steelers fan. I have my father's cousin who's a big Steelers fan as well, and as well. And you're saying 1965? Wow, it was back then before I mean, around the time my dad was born. Uh, like all your videos, bro. I like. All right, thank you, Orange Noob. You look like queso. I look like cheese. Tribal chief versus tribal chief. Well, Roman versus Solo in a tribal combat match. I mean, because I went to SummerSlam and seen the first tribal combat match. It was it was a cluster bomb or a clusterbuck. But I could see because it's Raw going to Netflix, they wanted to have something big. So why not have a tribal combat match for the Ubafala? What country do you live in, bro? What country do I live in? Well, that's what country I live in, pal. The Eagles are very dominant on their home field, so this will be a tricky today. Philadelphia fans are crazier than Dallas fans. Well, I'm surprised any Dallas fans are being anything after this year. How they've been dominated by us and many other teams. It's embarrassing. USA, yep. Do you live? Do you love Palestine? Uh, USA, okay. He lives in the greatest country of the planet. Thank you. Well, hopefully, like I said, guys, just I want to leave a note that I don't want to talk about politics or anything like that. I want to keep that to the side, because most people have opinions, they're pro or con, or even they love a certain person, they hate a certain person. But when it comes to like certain things like that, I want to try to keep that aside because I don't want my opinion out there and people like want to hate or like me or anything different. Do you like the country of Israel? I mean, I never I tell you the truth, guys. I never left my country. I've only gone out of state. So, I mean, so far as I know, most other countries I don't have much of an opinion if I like or hate. I mean, Israel is all right with me. As far as I know, they ain't causing no problems with the USA, so not my thing. Why is WWE not protecting kayfabe? We should keep it football and wrestling. Yeah, I mean, most likely I'm not want to do this mostly about football. It's just because today's a football game. I'm wearing this stuff, but most of my stuff for this channel is going to be involved with wrestling. But why is WWE not protecting kayfabe? Because if you guys haven't not seen, there's a show that is on Vice. It's called Dark Side of the Ring. There's an episode about it, about what happens about protecting kayfabe. Like if everyone remembers Dr. David D or Dr. David Schultz, uh, he once slapped a reporter, John Stossel from 2020, on live TV. He actually smacked the guy not once but twice in both cheeks after he asked the question. I think this is fake. And here's the thing: when it comes to kayfabe about protecting the business, it's one thing about protecting the business, but it's also another thing to protect the business in the legal standards. Meaning, you don't go around smacking people when they ask certain stupid questions. I mean, as well in today's world, where you want to make sure you protect those that come to watch the show. From professionals, they should not be putting their hands on someone that's not a professional. And as well today, somebody gets hurt that's not part of the show, a lawsuit can happen. So that's why they would say, that's why I would say the whole kayfabe they went out after the early like 80s, 90s, and 2000s. As soon as Vince McMahon came out and said it was sports entertainment. That's why. Do you like Ronaldo? I never watched Ronaldo. What part of USA do you live in? Las Vegas? Nope. Michigan. You should watch cricket. Uh, I mean, for me, I'm not much of a sports person. Mostly for me, it's the typical sports of. I mean, I barely have time to watch any sports. So, I mean, luckily now my team is doing great in the NFL right now. I'd be watching football. I barely watch baseball. That was mostly my grandparents. Hockey was more of a thing for me, and basketball maybe back in 2004. So when the Pistons were winning, that was more of like for me at that time. Rey Mysterio or Eddie Guerrero? Do you know about P Diddy's? I don't want to mention anything about like I say, guys, anything that's only wrestling related. I keep involved. Nothing about politics, nothing about what's been going on in my country or anyone else's country, even about war. or a certain celebrity. I want to keep it all wrestling related. Because I wouldn't mind. I just want to tell you this. I don't mind answering about that stuff, but yes, I know about Diddy and about the problems he's dealing with, but I just want to keep this mostly related to wrestling. I didn't want to get involved in no propaganda or anything that's not related to wrestling. Uh, Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero. For me, I want to say Eddie, and here's why. Well, because one, that was my mom's favorite wrestler before he passed away, and now hers is Roman Reigns. But Eddie Guerrero is a true legend. I know he's dealt with problems in the past of, you know, is P Diddy fun? I don't think so. Ain't my daddy. Janessa Ode Jimmy Luca. Okay. Sorry, I was just kidding. Ha 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 ha. Of course. Uh, Janese Ore Jerusa. Just a note: if you type in comments in a foreign language, it'd be kind of hard to pronounce them or no understand them. After all, I can't speak or I don't know much of Spanish, French, or any other language. I mostly know English. USA is the host of the T20 World Cup this year. Okay, for soccer. Yeah, I say proud for that. Jimmy and Jay. Oh, the Usos. Okay. But like I say, I would go for Eddie Guerrero just because he's a true legend, and two, he is an inspiration for most of wrestling. Because Rey Mysterio is still around, I just say he keeps Eddie's legend continuing. Hit both him and Dom. So, all right, USA was the host of in cricket. Oh, okay, cricket. All right, cricket. My bad. Like I said, guys, I don't know much about other sports out there besides like the four I know, like baseball, basketball, hockey, and football. I mean, I've known soccer a bit. That's why when I heard World Cup, I thought of soccer, like FIFA and that. Cricket. I mean, I don't watch much of cricket because it would be kind of hard to understand it. I'm almost 30, and I'll never forget the WWF fight when I was a little kid. When Eddie Guerrero portrayed Batista, I was shocked in the ring. Well, because when I was a kid, I remember how he portrayed Rey Mysterio watching SmackDown. And to go into my first WWE Live event, which was a Saturday night main event, seeing matches like Carlito taking on the Big Show, Undertaker coming out tombstoning, I think his name was Vari, on top of that casket before him and Mark Henry had the match at WrestleMania 22. Uh, Shawn Michaels taking on Shane McMahon. And of course, having Stone Cold Steve Austin have that beer drinking contest against JBL. And then Chris Benoit getting involved. Now, should be careful about mentioning his name, but Jesus Christ's birthday is coming. Yes, it is coming Christmas, and that's in about 10 days. And I'll try to do a Christmas Eve or a Christmas video for you guys, like I do every year. Wow, I've been going on for almost 20 minutes now and had about 7 likes. Hold on one second, guys. Do you prefer Undertaker coming out slowly and scary or coming out with a rock music covered in tattoos and a motorcycle? Well, for me, it don't matter what form of Undertaker we see. If it's him on the motorcycle as an American badass or Big Evil or the Dead Man. He's an iconic character, and he said it himself. He felt like he needed a change for the right time in the right era. But I would say that the Phenom version would be scary to be in the ring with as he slowly walks. You're literally feeling the moment to realize you're about to enter the ring with an icon. Tomorrow is our Victory Day, like Victoria Day or something like that. Oh, I say, yeah, happy whatever that is day for you, Iram. So I was saying, hopefully I did send links out to certain people to join this live stream as well. So hopefully we'll get more people to join. Angry Chair saying yes. Yeah, like I say, the scary slow walk into the ring Undertaker is definitely probably scary. But Arabs are Muslim. You not your Hindi. No guys, I'm not Muslim. I'm not any of that. And like I said, guys, I don't want to talk about race. I don't want to talk about religion. I don't want to talk about any of that. I want to keep most of that stuff private. Why are you all talking about other countries and race and politics and P. Diddy? The man said stop. Thank you, Angry Chair. Because like I say, guys, I do a live stream. I just wanted to have people talk, ask questions, mostly related to my channel, related to a certain genre of wrestling. Nothing involved with news, like, cause don't forget, guys, this ain't like no, this ain't CNN, this ain't like ESPN, this ain't no Fox News or anything like that. This is simply DMT Live, chatting with you guys. I want to know if you guys got questions for me about my channel, about what I do, or if you want to ask me anything related with wrestling. This is why I do it. So, thank you, Angry Chair, for helping me out. But like I said, I'm not here about talking about countries, race, politics, sex, none of that stuff. I like your accent when you say my name. Well, it's an American accent. Uh, Iran or I'm Ran or whatever it is pronounced. What was that noise? Oh, it's probably my family. They're out there watching a movie right now in the background. So if you guys hear that, try to ignore that. What's some of your favorite Nintendo 64 and PlayStation 2 wrestling games? Well, I never played the N64. Shocker, I know. But I did play the PS2. And I would have to say for PS2 wrestling, the only game I did have played was WWF SmackDown Just Bring It. And that was a pretty good game. And then there became the SmackDown versus Raw games, which I'd say out of them, I say the best one would have to be SmackDown versus Raw 2006. That one was a good game. So yeah, if you're talking about wrestling games, I have to be or WWF SmackDown Just Bring It or SmackDown versus Raw 2006. You should watch Penguin series. Well, I wouldn't mind watching the series about the Penguin. I mean, I'm more of a Superman fan of anything, but I'm also related into horror films. So superhero movies. I mean, I try to catch up with them when I can. Yo, do you have a job? Yeah, I do. And I go to work tomorrow. So that's why I say, guys, I'm only going to do DMT Live on the weekends if I can. Or if there's any time on the weekdays when I can, when I don't have to work at all, I will try to do them on those weekdays. But until then, Superman is overrated. Yeah. Well, to me, he's the ultimate good guy. So maybe overrated, but he's still around. He's about almost as common as Santa Claus. So sue me. It's you again. Yeah, it's me. It's always been me. What'd you expect? I am Alberto. Alberto Del Rio, or just like Alberto. Oh no, not. I was thinking Roberto from Waterboy. Gotham City need Batman. Yeah, I would say Batman is a cool character, and plus two, he based on a realistic way because he doesn't have any superpowers. But then again, Elon Musk doesn't have any superpowers, and he's got enough money to probably become a Batman. But did you ever see him get his ass kicked in a Batman suit? It'll be hilarious. No, Superman is actor, not overrated. The Sigma guy. All right. Do you remember me, Beto Silva? I think I do remember you. I mean, most of the people that come and leave comments in Texas, I mean, or leave comments in the description, and that. But just know there's many people that will leave a comment, and many times maybe I remember you, sometimes I may not. But if I, yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember you. I mean, yeah, I got like 575 people that probably watch my videos, so it'd be kind of hard to keep track of names and keep track of people that leave comments below. But yeah, guys. So wow, it's been going on for almost 30 minutes now. Randy Savage or Hulk Hogan? Man, that's a tough one. From last time. Yeah, I know from last. Oh, thanks for joining. B2 Indian Hikia. Yeah, I don't know what you're asking. But Angry Chair for Randy's between. Oh yeah, the Macho Man Randy Savage against the immortal Hulk Hogan. That's the hardest one because I do like Randy Savage. I do. But then again, I met Hulk Hogan and I tried his beer and I got a signature from him. If I was able to meet Randy Savage, it would be awesome. But I would have to probably say that one's a kind of a 50-50 for me. I hate to favor Randy Savage or favor Hulk Hogan. I mean, even though I maybe favor more Randy Savage because Randy Savage didn't have didn't have a problem where he ended up getting taken off the Hall of Fame because he accidentally said a racial slur when involved with a daughter sex tape. I wish to win the championship. Oh, I wish KO to win the championship. Well, they're setting up a long rivalry between him and Cody. So yeah, he might have. And of course, last night after the match, he power drived Cody into the mat, taking taking the winged eagle, and left the arena with it. But doesn't mean he's the champion. As far as I know, they said one night only. So now that title technically does not count as being the championship anymore. And most people say, "Oh, it is a champ. It's a real life championship. It's been used in the ring." But it's like, guys, that's because he carried a replica. I mean, one person I talked to on Facebook about that, it's like, even though he came out with a replica, it's still a real championship now. Yeah, like the Miz brought out a championship replica of the spinner belt, just had the W logo turned upside down and super glued shut. But I mean, yeah, technically that still is a I mean, that's still a replica, but yet it's still a real belt. Or even those crown jewel belts. Most photos you see, the back of those belts, you see a official WWE shop patch sticker. The Rock or Triple H? Damn, these ones are hard. I would have to say maybe Triple H because I like his music. I mean, he's badass. The guy main weapon is a sledgehammer, and now he runs the company. Who does that? I mean, and two, The Rock, I say sometimes has now been overrated. I mean, he's almost in every single movie. I mean, the recent movie that just came out stars him, Red One. It's just like what? Why? But yeah, guys, I'm gonna try to maybe do this for a little bit longer. I'm maybe do 45 minutes before I cut the video short because after all, uh, today has not been quite fun. Nobody. I was hoping for a special guest, and turns out he got sick, and now he can't join. And unless I Am Dex comes on, I send him a link. Hopefully, he may get involved. If so, but as well, if not, I may just cut the video around 45 minutes. But before I do that, I also want to give the extra news if I didn't mention it on my video on my channel about the afterthoughts of Saturday Night Main Event. That Hassan Belts, he sent me a tracking number, and yeah, my belt will be coming in the mail this week, possibly on Monday, which if it does come in, just note I may not be able to do a live unboxing at that day when it comes in. If it doesn't come in on time, I may have to wait till tomorrow to do it, and it will be maybe a short live stream or so because the timing and all that. Shawn Michaels or Lex Luger? Shawn. I mean, Luger, yeah, I haven't seen him wrestle much. I mean, to me, it was like a step down from Hogan. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say Shawn. Where's your musician friend? Uh, he's supposed to. I did send him a link. He may be coming out, but if he's busy, he may not be able to join. I know most people suspect a special guest to join and all that. Good choice. Yeah. So, but for me, if I am Dex does not come, if Dex does not come on here, uh, it's like you have to understand that not most people would be busy on a day like this. Like I know I'm gonna probably want to cut this video short because I want to get into doing my Christmas stuff, like wrapping up the gifts for my family, getting all that stuff done. I'm still waiting for stuff to come in the mail for my family as well. I miss his smoking. Yeah, guys. That's why I probably do videos like this. I say they're not for children, but like I said, at least he set an example. I want to just tell people, please make sure to be responsible when it comes to smoking, drinking, any of that stuff. Like, I don't support smoking. After all, I suffer from asthma, so I don't want to mess up my lungs more than they already are. So I say, don't smoke. All right. All right, so we're going on past for a half hour. Way to go, guys. And this video got 7 likes. So thank you all for liking the video. And so another question I wanted to say when people thought of it, that when the Winged Eagle came back for this night, a Saturday Night Main Event, and Triple H only told him one night only, I don't really think it should be one night. Don't you agree? You have al- Alzheimer or no? I have asthma. I don't have emphysema or any of that stuff. I just suffer from asthma. But luckily enough, my asthma used to be horrible, but now it's been slightly better since I've been. Oh, like that. All right. Oh, yeah. So I do have some breathing problems, but luckily enough, my my health has been okay so far. Not been as worse to where I don't need any oxygen. Take your health. Yes, I do try to take care of my health. That's why I don't stick around near people who smoke, because after all, I don't want to be inhaling the shit into my lungs. So yeah. And a lot of people join in just to see how it goes, and then they down to one person. So yeah, hold on 1 second. Yeah, I know, but it usually happens at this time. But uh, so anyway, what I was saying about the winged eagle, the fact that they said it was a one-time only, and even though it was a replica, it wasn't a real belt made like for people like the belts you see up there. Those technically can't be replicas because there's a difference between a replica and a real made belt. A replica, most of the plates on it are polished and mirrored to the point, even with all the design on that, if you look into it, you can clearly see your reflection in the son of a bitch. Say, oh, okay, like for example, my replica 24/7 title. This is a replica. You can clearly see it's literally a mirror. Like you can see a reflection in the plates. That's what I mean by when it comes to replicas. Whereas for other belts, like the ones you see behind me, like those technically bootleg ones, they're not as polished. They're not, I mean, they are polished and they are shined up and everything. They don't want to be like all dusty and fingerprint magneted, but they're at a point to where they don't as they don't show much of a reflection as the polished mirrored replicas. And that is how you can know the difference. To where it looks too polished and reflective, that's when you realize, like, look, when you can start to see an image in the plate itself as clear as a mirror, that's how you know it's a replica. For a real belt, it's not as reflective. You can still see a reflection, it's just not as reflective as the other ones. Most useless belt, I know, but as a collector, most people, even though it may be a useless belt, but then again, they're bringing back the hardcore belt in January 6th on Monday Night Raw. No, it's not the original hardcore belt. It's actually one. It's they basically took a replica of the undisputed title, smashed that some bitch up, and just put tape on it and paint it up, and then have it say the hardcore belt. That's now that Triple H gave to Travis Scott, and you may see that on Monday Night Raw on Netflix from January 6th. But yeah, there's a clear difference between replicas and the real belts. I feel like they could have had time maybe go to Wildcat or Dave Milliken and make a WWE version of Winged Eagle. But okay, so we got about a good 8 minutes before I probably cut the video. But because it's funny as well that when Cody Rhodes came out with the Winged Eagle, that most of the announcers were talking about it as they described the belts as they are human belts in the past. Mostly they would say like the old WWE Championship. Like but since now when they sell them as replicas, most of the fans give them like the nicknames, like the Winged Eagle. The belt next, and then the belt that replaced it, was once before known as the Attitude Era belt, because it was during the time of the Attitude Era. But then they called it the Big Eagle belt. And after that, the one that Stone Cold had, they called it the Smoking Skull belt. That's actually where they started naming those type of belts. Like when Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler seen Stone Cold walk out with that championship, they started calling it the Smoking Skull belt. And then there was the Undisputed Championship for a while, so they called it the WWE title. But we mostly know it as the Undisputed. Then when John Cena came about with that spinner belt, they were still calling it the WWE Championship, but us fans were calling it the WWE Championship spinner belt. Who is your current active favorite WWE superstar? As of right now, probably Roman Reigns. Up there with, as well, Seth Rollins. For me, I got top three. Punk until he retires, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. Those three up there. Yeah, sorry, excuse me. So those are my current favorite active WWE superstars. So we're about almost 5 minutes away from doing this. Acknowledge my tribal chief, Solo. I say he can't be a tribal chief if he did not take the Uba. I mean, he literally just stole the Uba Fala from Roman Reigns. He didn't earn the Uba Fala. Because we see now that Ubafala, or the rank of tribal chief, can only be determined by tribal combat. And as far as I know, Roman Reigns still holds the title because Solo did not beat Roman Reigns to become the tribal chief. But yeah. And the way how Drew McIntyre is now taking out members of people who favor Roman Reigns, like Jimmy. And the funny thing is, he was attacking Jimmy, who was already having an injury with a broken toe. Then he takes out Jay. Then he takes out Sammy. It's like now they involve him taking out Roman Reigns. He's probably going to cost Roman Reigns the match to where he'll no longer be the tribal chief on Monday Night Raw, since it is a no disqualification match. Is anything that's what I said. Drew McIntyre, or he may even target CM Punk again, since he got involved with War Games. Do you think Brock do such thing? Oh, like Brock might come back. So far they've been kind of, sound on Brock Lesnar. I think he's just taking time off. But as well, he still got those allegations of the legal problems above him and Vince McMahon. So until that stuff is lifted and, dealt with, he's going to probably be off WWE TV till then. So my thoughts about on Brock coming back, maybe until they deal with the legal issue between Vince McMahon and those allegations, because he's involved with that. They're gonna have to keep him off until then. I think Brock do such thing that. Well, hold on one second, folks. Okay, guys, we're about almost there for the 2-minute warning, football related. So we're being within the 2-minute warning before I cut this live stream short and be ready to watch the football game and other stuff. So anything else to say before I cut the video short? Make sure you're speaking now before or forever hold until the next live stream. Well, like I say, guys, Hassan belts. I've be getting a belt probably in Monday, and it'd be hard to tell if I could do a video about it. Well, I know I'm going to do a video about it, but if I want to do a live unboxing, it'd be kind of hard. After all, during the weekdays I work. Sorry. I think Brock do such thing. That's why he don't show up. Well, it's because of that, or the fact is WWE does not want to get involved with any person that involves with the case to be on live TV, because after all, with incidents like Chris Benoit, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, all those wrestlers that done stuff in the past, including the fact they even released Odyssey Jones with allegations of domestic abuse, like that happened with Enzo Amore. That's why they pull him off TV, or not yet want him involved with WWE yet until now that's been lifted and proven not guilty for, because WWE is trying to be family friendly and try to be spreading their stuff out. They don't want it to be known like, oh, they support women beaters, they support killers, they support people like really bad racist people. No, WWE don't want to do that. That's why they're keeping Brock off until those allegations are lifted and he's found not guilty for those things. All right, we're reaching down the final 20 seconds, so I'm probably going to cut the stream right here. So, Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too. So, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this live stream. Thank you all for watching and sticking around and liking this video. And if you haven't liked it, please do. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. Go to my channel and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you, guys. I'm 25 subscribers away before I I love Vince McMahon. Well, if it wasn't for him, WWE wouldn't be around. But anyway, bye. Bye. Okay, so thank you all so much for watching. And as well, check out my channels, check out my videos if you haven't already. Thank you guys. I'm 25 subscribers away from reaching 600, and I'm going to do a 600 subscriber special. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. Also, follow me on my social media, like on X at DM296, and as well on Instagram at DME96, where I usually may post stuff there before I post stuff here on YouTube. And as well, always keep you guys updated. Make sure you click the notification bell if there is one about when I may do another DMT live or post another video on DM Tombstone Belts. See you guys next time.